Yeah. Live Oak Entertainment. G. Matt B. Ruby Lynn. Tip. They sleeping on us.
We in the house.
Live Oak, but I don't take naps, nigga. That's facts, nigga.
They sleeping on us.
Catch us at the next show. The richest nigga in the city, next to Zach.
What up, Zach?
Had over 10 lakhs. That's fact.
Good evening. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? My name is DJ PRIMETECH, and this is a special edition of Carolina Working. Normally we would have P Rose over here, OG P Rose over here doing it, but he couldn't make it tonight, so I'm filling in for him. So this is a special edition of Carolina Working, and tonight we got a special guest for you. And what we got is, I'm gonna introduce to you the CEO. He is probably one of the most influential people off of Park Lane in Columbia today. He's the owner of Live Oak Entertainment. He runs Out for the Low Bells Bondsman. He owns a whole block. Where we got a mini mart, you got the Bondsman, you got an entertainment center, you got a barbershop all in one. So I'm gonna introduce to you and to some, and everyone else knows who I'm talking to. Let's give it up for OG Loyalty.
Yeah.
Give it up.
OG.
So, OG, tell me, man, what's been going on? We're going to try to make this as natural as possible. So,
Hey, Pete Rose couldn't make it. I told him I'd give him the exclusive interview to get to jump back into Carolina's Working now that he got his shop all together and his work all together. He wanted to get back into the podcast. He said he wanted to interview me first, so I told him I'd do that. I wasn't going to hold back. I let him know what's what, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he is. So what's your question?
Got you. So anything new going on?
Yeah, I mean, we got a full calendar. It's 60-something artists on there. Not 60-something artists, but 60 people on Live Oak. I think we put the list out today. It's on about 50 people on Live Oak, so doing something and partnerships or something like that. So it's always something going on. Dynasty Love, the 25th this weekend. I know it's a big weekend and Boss Man D-Lo in town, but we got the Judge is hosting a comedy show, 6800 Shakespeare Road. Every Thursday we got give $100 giveaway for the R&B open mic. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and then we get into May, we got Bella's Kickback on the 2nd. The 9th, we got Kings and Queens of R&B. If you went to that last year, that was dope. The 10th, we got a Mother's Day special with Echo. Me and Echo done joined forces to do something real special with the mothers. I did it last year. We're going to do it at my house, Bar and Grill, which is not open anymore. So we're going to do it at Echo Bar and Lounge. We got some drops coming. Matt B and the Soul Band will be performing along with Jessica Gabriel and a special guest. I'm trying to figure out who that special guest is going to be. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little bit of this. I'm feeling a little bit of that. You know what I mean? So we just haven't figured it out. That is a paid show. Paid well for that one, and we good in to the end of May. It'll be a couple of things. June, we got a good schedule in June. I'll be in DC the 27th and the 28th. We did DC, Richmond, Virginia, opening up. Not gonna spill the beans, but for the classical act, then I'll be with Taj P one night at one of those nights, and I think the 27th with Taj P, and then with a classic hip-hop legend the next night. And then it's my birthday. Of course, we're going to throw something for that. And we get into some other stuff in July. Matt B's got a little mini tour. Some other artists has got some things going on. Oh, I miss John Ray. John Ray, the artist. We partners. I don't manage her, but she got something May 16th, something real big. Just so, we getting out of the open mics. It's more of these shows and stuff like that. So, be on the lookout all the way up to August 1st, Matt B birthday bash. And then August the 2nd, we got the Rappers versus the Southern Soul kickball game down in Hopkins. So it's a lot. It's a lot more on there. I could, because a lot of different artists got different things, and people. This is the season where people are getting booked, so it's a lot more stuff coming. Oh, Blue Benji, May 16th, also the same night as John Ray. Blue Benji going to set it off, opening up for Finesse 2 times. So some things going on. Yeah.
Good. So, just for asking, how many businesses do you
own? Out for the Low has 4 storefronts, 1 in Florence, 1 in Columbia, 1 in Lexington, and 1 in Conway, South Carolina, where you can actually walk. Your storefront is you can actually walk in the building. It has a sign, has a desk, has a computer, pays taxes. You know what I mean? So we have 4 storefronts there and Out for the Low Bell Bond. Even though we service 10 counties, all the way from Georgetown, King Street, Horry County, all the way to Florence County, to Orangeburg, Newberry, Saluda, Richland County, it's another one of them counties up there, Chester County. Just stopped doing Fairfield County, but we had 11, but we do 10. But 4 storefronts servicing 10 counties in the surrounding areas. We had a mini mart now. I co-own the mini mart. I co-own Live Oak Entertainment. That's something I'm gonna let out the bag today. I co-own Live Oak Entertainment with Matt B, Bella, and Harry. So I co-own that. Company was looking like it might be valuable. I can't pay these guys what they worth, so I gave them like as a gesture of pay. I gave those guys a piece of the company. So Live Oak has 4 or 5 owners, and then I co-own a hot dog business also, and just got my wife kids started with popcorn and snow cones, so I own a little piece of that little business as they got looking for a little, building a little. We're gonna build them a little thing for it and everything, kind of like Pelicans.
Okay.
So yeah. Barbershop. Forgot about barbershop. I own a barbershop. This is my second barbershop, so hopefully this time it'll be out. I owned it with a person before, but now I own this one outright. So that should be good. I own a house. I rent out a couple houses, and one on Bluff Road. Yeah, I got a nice little portfolio.
Bit of diversification.
Yeah, you got to do that. You know what I mean? I'm a hustler. That's not a secret. Yeah. I'm trying to be humble, but that's not a secret. I'm always selling something.
Right.
Mm.
Now, speaking of Live Oak, tell us the current state of Live Oak. What's going on with it now?
I posted the artists that own Live Oak and the people that we do business with, from Bag Life TV all the way to Mont to, we have a host of artists and people that we deal with that do a number of things. Live Oak is the street that I grew up on. It means something to me. But, my friend mom used to always say, y'all see that oak tree? Nothing don't ever happen to it. It stays solid. It grows, you know what I'm saying? It loses this and loses that, but it always stays, it loses some branches, but it always stays solid. So when I got to thinking about, because I was just always a rapper. So when I got, to thinking about, owning a company and doing like that, I thought about the oak tree, because I want to be solid, you know what I'm saying? If I take losses, I want to be able to grow back, grow from those losses and just stay things. So, but Live Oak is cool, you know what I'm saying? I think we got in the mix of beef for a while, you know what I'm saying? I take the blame for that, being the leader. I think we got in the mix of some disagreements, some infighting a little bit. You know what I mean? Some people saw, a few people got to see some of our weaknesses, and but I think all in all, though, you know what I'm saying, we came out with the people that we needed to come out with, and we was able to, see who, who are gonna really be with us, and who were listening to lies, and who, it was a rough 3 or 4 months, even before the other situation, with Chop and all that, we were engulfed with beef with Best of the Solar System, and then before that, one of our members was engulfed in a couple of beefs and things like that. So it's been a tiresome year trying to get through, a lot of stuff, a lot of misunderstandings, and then some things weren't misunderstandings, and then it was just, some real weird shit, you know what I'm saying? But most of this stuff is misunderstanding. So I think we done got past all of that, and I feel comfortable talking about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm gonna say anything that'll unite it back or anything like that. But if it does unite it back, it never was dead, because, you know what I'm saying, the things that I'm saying is just about the company. You asked about the company. The company is solid. We're doing some good things. I think a few members that was kind of shying away from the controversy are starting to come back around and realizing that, they were wrong for thinking some of the things that they were thinking. Now that some other stuff was playing out, and then some of them are just coming back because it's quieter. And you know what I'm saying? And, I appreciate them. We're a family. So it doesn't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? Whether you feel like I'm wrong and you have to dip out for a little bit, or you feel like your life is on the line for something that I said or whatever. OG gonna be OG. You know what I'm saying? I try my best not to hurt my artists and stuff like that. But then at the end of the day, I do have a company to protect. So, you know what I'm saying? We do have, and my reputation is means a lot to me. And when you go on the internet and you say things, you know what I'm saying, I gotta respond to it, because people say, oh, you don't have to respond to it. Well, if you don't respond to it, then it makes it true in this world. Back in the day, you know what I mean, if you didn't respond, you might even come out looking like the one that, oh yeah, he didn't even respond to that, he made them look stupid. But nowadays, if you don't respond to it, then it makes it true. You know what I'm saying? So some of the stuff I had to say, some of the stuff that didn't have to say, but you know what I'm saying, it's all a learning process. But we're good over here. I mean, we doing shows, you know what I'm saying? We finally making money, you know what I'm saying? For all those that counted our pockets last year, said we wasn't making money in shows and stuff, and was telling people, you don't know my finances and you don't know what I make on the show. So, but I'm here to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Last year we lost a little bit, but if you know business, the first year of the business is gonna always be a learning process, and you're probably gonna lose. You're probably not gonna come into the green until the end of your second or third year. And we're making money now. The people that around Live Oak are branching off doing other things and making money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing good. Matt B catered last night and made money. You know what I'm saying? That's another side of him. People may not know he's a caterer. He made money. You're doing good. DJing, a lot more DJ gigs, a lot more videographer opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Bella's got the store, and she's doing a successful open mic series with the Bella Kickback. You know what I'm saying? Tip is still branding. You know what I mean? Whether you see her or not, she's still working. Like I think everybody that really stayed down with Live Oak is really blossoming. And I think the people that kind of shied away are just kind of looking stuck in the middle, because, you know what I'm saying, when you play both sides of the fence, sometimes you get stuck in the middle. You know what I mean? Where one side of the fence it ain't always greed on the other side. You know what I mean? I just say that, you know what I mean? So I think some people got caught in the middle, but I think they kind of realized, you know what I'm saying, that I'm more on top of this business shit than a lot of people in this business. So, you know what I mean? Even if you don't rock with me, you can respect the fact that, you know what I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I'm learning, and once I learn everything, it's gonna be scary. They probably kill me before that happened though. But I mean, to put it in there, like, how Tupac say, you know what I'm saying? probably be murdered for the shit that I said. But you know what I'm saying? I made it to 50 years old, and I think I've taught enough people the game to carry this on.
Gotcha.
That's live vote. That's a big question, though.
Cool. All right, well, let's take a moment and let's ask a fun question right now. So, who's the top 10 in the city?
That's not a fun question.
Little side note though, if you ever go to fucking jail, call out for the low fucking billboards. Call it. Yeah, bitch.
What?
And that's a free commercial.
Okay, what was it?
I said if you ever get locked up, you fuck up, caught drinking, swerving, driving,
Out for the low bail bonding.
maybe a little high.
Out for the low bail bonding.
You and your baby mama get to arguing and she chase you out the apartments.
I see a lot of that going on right now.
That's a question that I get asked on the morning show. That's a question that I get asked from fellow artists. That's a question I get asked from a couple of my DJ friends. Everybody wants to rate everybody, but you know what I mean? It's not a good. So I put out a list. I thought I could escape that because I put out a list of all the people that I listen to. And I see Lex, the benefit is over there. She was on that list. I put out a list of the people that I listen to, and it wasn't in no certain order. But, I mean, top 10 is crazy. But just what I'm listening to right now or just period?
Just period.
Just period?
Your opinion of the top 10 in the city.
Even if I don't like the person, just the top 10?
It's your opinion. Because if you like the person, if you don't matter. But let's clarify. Top 10 artists.
R&B and rap?
Yes.
Oh, damn, R&B and rap? That makes it even harder. I could have gave you the rap.
Well, let's do the rap first, then we'll come back for the R&B.
I can't put the R&B in order because a lot of these R&B artists don't even have an album in Colombia. They got a song, but I don't know what the body of work is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a lot of R&B albums out. It's a lot of R&B songs, but I give you the rappers. Cusco. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put it in a certain order, though, but I give you 10. Cusco, Hurt, Cusco, Hurt, 803, Nayo. I'm a big fan of hers. Oh Lord, it's gonna take me a while. Shy Kelly in there somewhere. I'm a little biased a little bit. Blue Benji. Auto Red. And I like Auto Red because I said at the beginning, I said, if I don't like it, I know we had a little controversy, but I actually love Auto Red. That's my dog. Also Auto Red. I like this dude, Raylo. Yeah, he happens to be, I co-manage him. Haven't really been able to get with him a little bit lately, but we did some shows. Raylo, that's 6, right?
Yeah.
I like Make Boy Dino. That's 7. Chico. Cheektoven. That's 8. Damn. All 5 females tied at 9. Give me Kiki, Lex, Karina, the Joshua, and see, Hennessy don't live here, so I can't say Hennessy. Give me another rapper. Reddish Yellow and Neat Neat. Give me them.
That's all tied at 9.
That's all tied at 9.
Number 10.
Me. Underrated. Yeah.
Makes sense. You gotta
Die-line.
You gotta appreciate yourself, man.
I love my music, even if nobody else love it. I love my music. I listen to it. It's the most I listen to out of when they do the who you listen to the most stuff. My shit, me and Nas.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
You want to do the
Nas.
R&B real quick?
You want to do that?
I do 5. D. Ruby Lynn.
All right.
Number one. So D. Ruby Lynn has the only album, R&B album that I know of. You know what I mean? It may be somebody else out there, but they don't come outside, so I don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? My Riverside Rail, Bedtime, and R&B, right? Mm-hmm. Give me Matt B. That's 5. Damn, I got a lot of R&B artists though. Mm-hmm. All the artists on Live Oak at number 6 that I did mention that sing. Jessica Gabriel don't live here. She one of my favorite artists in South Carolina though. She'll be top 5 South Carolina, but she don't live here. Outside of that, who sings shit? Damn, I don't know. This R&B is kind of tough, man. R&B dying down here. That's why we try. Oh, shit, Lovely. I like Lovely. The boy Baby Ray.
Yeah.
I like Baby Ray. So I got, about 2 more? Yeah. I like Baby Ray. Damn. It's a girl. I just met her though. It's a girl. She be, I think Yo Shane be fucking with her. I can't think of her name, but she's real good though. I like her music. I don't know if she's from Columbia. And I guess that's about it. It's hard for me to get the 10 in R&B though. Oh, I know one. October Red October.
Okay.
Red October. I like Red October. He dope. Yeah.
Good, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's move on. Talk to me about this Red situation that went viral recently.
Auto Red or Red, Lil Red. I don't think Auto still went viral now. So you must be talking about Lil Red.
I'm talking about Lil Red.
Lil Red, okay. We got to clarify that, P. Rose. I don't know if you talk about Auto Red or Little Red. I'll give you both of them, though. Auto Red is my homie. We've been hanging together for a while. I was a little sour that he didn't sign a management deal with us, but I like the person that he signed a management deal with. I just didn't quite know what the route was going to be. We did a little business. I didn't feel like I got what I was supposed to out of the business. I didn't feel like his management was communicating with me well. I did some fuck shit and went to the internet and spilled out the numbers and what I did for them and what and what I felt like that. That was some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it went back and forth with the entourage. You know, it was supposed to be squash. Then the entourage just got involved. And then, you know what I'm saying, it was squashed it again. Then some more stuff was being said. And then finally, you know what I'm saying, the OGs got tired of it, set us down, said they wasn't doing no more business, and we didn't correct it. It got corrected. We was all together Saturday. You know, we ate together. We had a couple drinks together. I sang their songs, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so I just hope, you know, that, it's always going to be in the back of my mind a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but we can earn each other's trust back. I don't think it was too far gone. I don't think so, yeah.
Cool. All right, and then a Little Red situation.
Little Red situation is motherfuckers just looking for something to talk about in Columbia sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But Little Red was dancing behind Gigolo Jones, a really good artist. Gigolo wanted younger dancers. You know what I mean? We didn't do our due diligence. We were told it was one thing, but we didn't do our due diligence and investigated or anything like that. We just went off with what was told to us. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna say no names who told us what and whatever, you know what I mean? That's irrelevant at this point. You know what I'm saying? A family member got into it with them, with their family, and in the mix of that, she took it to the blogs and spilled some of Red's personal information that went viral. You know what I mean? On Roadblocks of Columbia, and all the bloggers saw it on Roadblocks, and they started matching, dogging Gigolo, dogging Live Oak, dogging her, dogging the parents, and all that kind of stuff. So what I want to say about that is where it was mistakes made, yes. But I was this is how I feel. I, was a 15-year-old artist in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? My daddy didn't believe in rap, but he didn't care that I stayed out all night, but he just didn't believe in rap. He wasn't going to support it. He wasn't going to sign no record contracts or nothing like that. So we had to lie about my age. We had to lie about, different things. We had to lie. We had to get snuck in clubs, you know what I'm saying? I was very young in clubs, you know what I mean? I really wasn't drinking, but I was smoking. And I got signed at 16 and my daddy wouldn't sign the contract to Def Squad South. My daddy wouldn't sign the contract. My brother forged the contract. And that's how I was able to get out of the contract, is that my daddy never signed the contract. So when it came to getting out of the record deal, it was easy. You know what I'm saying? Because my daddy never signed it, and my daddy was my guardian. So we did a lot. I did a lot of things young, trying to get on. I wanted that lifestyle. I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be a star. So I did a lot of things, you know what I mean? I had to lie. I had to do this. I had to do that to stay in the mix. And my handlers had to do the same thing. So that's what happened, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Red. Red wants to be a star. And, you know what I mean, Red has the looks. She can rap. She can write. You know what I mean? She has writers around her. She can rap. She can write herself, but she's at an age where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff she talking about, you know what I mean, is not, what a 25 or a 30-year-old would be talking about, like, you know what I mean? So she has writers behind her. She has good producers behind her. And so we sat back and we let the blogs die down. We had a conversation with the parents. We had a conversation with Red. You know what I'm saying? We were at fault in that also as a company. You know what I'm saying? But we was able to talk to the lawyer, and because Red gonna be a star. You know what I'm saying? So we was able to talk to her, and I just wasn't willing. She want to be with us. She was more, with my heart go out to Red, and she was more concerned about our image than her image. You know what I'm saying? The things they were saying about her was really fucked up, but she was more concerned that she tear down Live Oak. And so when I felt that, that's family. Right. You know what I'm saying? When they more concerned about you than their own self, that's a good family member. So I was able to talk to my lawyer. I always have a lawyer. I was able to talk to my lawyer. He let me know that there was no, you know what I'm saying, legal ramifications behind this, that, basically the person that's coming out of it trying to smear a name, you know what I mean, that person, just let them do what they got to do. We got to do what I got to do. And so, yeah, we signed Red. So, yeah, a little Red, you know what I'm saying? We're going to give her a little bit of time off, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of work on her vocals, work on her sound, trying to find her sound. It's pretty good already, but if we can find the right sound, the right engineer, the right producers and everything like that, we got a star. She got the look. She got, she got the look. She got lyrics. She's more mature than a lot of these girls that I see out here on the open mic circuit. At whatever age y'all want to say she is, I got the truth. I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody else's business. It doesn't matter. She has permission to be where she be at, and we'll work, and we're gonna work on that and everything else. And look out for Red. We only got about 2 more months. Look out for Red. And you know what I mean, we're gonna be working on everything in between, and then look out for Red coming in July with a new single and a couple shows we already got booked for and everything like that. So it's all good. Red is live vote. We don't turn our back on our people. You know what I'm saying? We just had to, take a step back because they was coming hard and just kind of see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And we got some good advice from some good people. I want to thank the judge who called me and gave me some real good advice, and I was able to take bits and pieces of what he said, and the rest of it, was my heart. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Red is live vote. So can't touch her, can't do nothing with her unless you talk to me or Lovely or Gigolo Jones Jr. We gonna surround her with love. We don't care what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is 2026. You know what I mean? We ain't rapping in none outfits and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all sit back and watch girls fight on baddies all day and do this and do that, and then y'all be the first ones to judge. You know what I mean? So the girl just hungry. She went about it the wrong way, but she went about it the way a hungry person go about shit when you're young. So we corrected those things. We've had those talks, and everything is good. So that's the big announcement today. Lil Red Hot is Live Oak Entertainment. You know what I mean? For as far as she want to be with Live Oak Entertainment, and we already have some things in the making for her. Be on the lookout.
What's up? Congratulations.
Yeah, that's a big sign.
So moving on, let's see. So you done talked about Live Oak. You done talked about some of the business aspirations and some of the other things. Who do you personally want to work with in the future?
Live Oak.
Just Live Oak?
I try to work with everybody else, man. Just Live Oak and the people that be around Live Oak and that got love for Live Oak, whether it's podcasts, music, you know what I mean, videographers, TV. We got a documentary coming, 2 documentaries coming. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that I list and the people that are around that list, their people are all good people. If we got 50, then that mean they all got 3 or 4 people with them. So we really 200 strong. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I mean? I like where we at. I don't really think we got to go outside of the program no more. You know what I'm saying? I work with Gas Lab. I work with Mugger Man. Those were dreams of mine. It was the most professional thing. I work with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Mugger Man, Bishop, Gas Lab, V12. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I could stay home and eat and chill. I don't really got to go out here and put money into a bunch of shit that niggas don't care about.
Right.
Don't really care for it. They got some kind of gimmick, some kind of game, some kind of play they trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? I know what's around me, and I know, one thing about, getting into these controversies the last year, you know who you working with and who you ain't, and you know who you working with and what you working with. And you know what I mean? So, and I don't feel threatened by anybody like they trying to burn down the company or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't really too much care about working with a whole bunch of other people. I got an album coming out in July 1st called The Hurt Pack. I work with Hurt. You know what I mean? That was always something that I wanted to do. I like this music, and then I didn't see them for a long time. And then, you know what I mean, then I see them back on the book and stuff like that. So it was cool to, for that. I didn't know each other, knew of each other. It was just cool for me to link with him. I got a nice little pack of beats, and you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to roll. I already had some features and stuff. So album July 1st is called That Hurt Pack.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's a big question here. I personally am not pocket watching, but
right.
What's the network?
P Rose. Net worth and how much money you got is two different things.
Right.
So, yeah, net worth, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably the first millionaire in my family, but pockets in my pocket, nah, it ain't even close. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even close. You got to cash out. It's all about accumulating. It's wealth over riches. You accumulate shit. You get a property. You get a piece of land. You get all this, and then when you get what you need to get, you know, either you pass it down or you get rid of all of it. You can cash out, or you can pass it down, and it increases value. So yeah, I'm a pretty wealthy person, but I'm not rich by any means. I don't have a whole lot of cash. You know what I mean? So it's just about, you know, once you get cash, you get you a 50 ball. Go buy you some land. You back down to 30 ball. You know what I'm saying? And you still 30. A black man with $30,000 is a good deal. If you black with $30,000 in cash, wherever you put it at, you doing good in life. You know what I'm saying? So you know that you in that 1%. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that brings us to the next question because I know in one of your songs, one of your lyrics says that you're the richest next to Zach. Is that a true statement?
I'm the richest in the city next to Zach. I had over 10 lakhs. That's facts. I sold over 10 Vicks. Real shit. I never had to hit a lick. That's a bitch. Nah, that's just rap shit. That's just ruffling niggas' feathers, you know. I ain't gonna lie now, I'm a competitive rapper. Like I like to ruffle people's feathers. Now I like to say shit that I know gonna fuck with their head and make them mad or make them jealous or something like that. But no, I'm not the richest in the city next to Zach. I may be one of the wealthiest in the city next to Zach. I may own more properties than a lot of rappers. I may own more businesses than a lot of these rappers. Now that's true. You know what I'm saying? I may be next to Zach in that point, but cash, hell no. Nah, that nigga got it. And I mean, I ain't nowhere close. And it's a lot of niggas in Columbia with money. Some of them don't talk about it. Some people, you know, they in overalls catching chickens and they own 90 acres of land that's worth 5-6 million. I'm not worth half of that. So
Got you.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's have some fun with these questions here. You see, you still rolling on live.
Yeah.
I can't see how many people you got on there, but
There's
some comments on there as well.
Yeah, I can't see him from here. Blind in one eye. That's why I always had the shades on.
So, some fun questions. Who do you have in the finals?
I wish it was the Lakers. I think we could have made it, but we can't get healthy. So OKC and Celtics. I give OKC the edge 7 games.
Okay, that was quick.
Yeah.
You come out with a little bit more
No.
out response. Cool. All right.
But I'm a Lakers fan. We would have had them this year.
All right, so let's keep this vibe going on right here. So I'm gonna ask you some questions, or I'm gonna say some names to you.
I got it.
Either say something about them,
Or drink.
take a drink.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, we're in Florence, South Carolina, and one of the most highest recommended bondsman establishment out here. Yeah. If your folks get locked, don't give it a second thought. Call motherfucker out for the law, Bells Bonding. They gonna get you right out of there. I'm tell you right now. Who's up?
That's right. We servicing Florence, Conway, Lexington, and Columbia, South Carolina. Also servicing Orangeburg, Saluda, Winsboro, and all your surrounding areas, Georgetown. Y'all come and holler at me. That's 803-351-7785. Solidified.
How many spots y'all got?
We got 4 storefronts, but we service 10 counties.
Damn. Them boys ain't playing no games either, ain't it? Tell me y'all coming quick, ain't it?
Coming quick
Quicker than a mother.
for the low. You out of there.
Out of there. Tell you right there.
You ready?
Hold on, let me get my drink shit right.
Get your
I know
drink
Lex.
straight.
I know Lex and they podcast. They real. What's y'all podcast name? I always forget. What's y'all podcast name? Friends with benefits only. I don't know. I missed that. I missed that. Okay.
Cool.
But it's Lex the benefits. She's a very important to the culture. Mm-hmm.
All right, first name. More Than Friends.
More Than Friends podcast.
More Than Friends. Ready? OGP Rose.
Pastor, intelligence, one of the best rappers this city ever seen. If I had to say something negative, since everybody be looking for me to say something negative when I just be talking, I just feel like, man, he should give us all that music he got, because he got a lot of it.
Yeah, he does.
He got a lot of music. I don't know what he holding on to, but it can help somebody right now. I swear to God, it can help some of these YNs, some of these niggas that's not YNs, that's in their 30s trying to figure it out. He got some shit, and the shit resonates with me, and it resonates with the young. You know what I mean? It's just good music. I wish he'd put it out. It'd be very sad if that music don't come out. Yeah, that's P Rose. Yeah.
All right. Next person. Auto Red.
Auto Red, shit. I'll be mixing up my list if I rated them. Yeah, I'll be contradicting myself if I rated them. Impact, man, like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was at the Columbia versus Charleston. Right. Everybody know the song, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I never been a push one song type of nigga, but if you gonna push the song, you know what I'm saying? That's a good song, and the fucking video is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? And the video is so phenomenal. That's probably why our little spat happened, because I really wanted my skit to be in there, because I really think with an artist like Auto Red, that really could have helped my bail bond company a little bit, because our numbers have been down. But that's just how I feel about him, that I would even put up an argument about that, because he's influential through the state. He's doing good shows. He's got his peers like his music. He got catchy music. You know what I'm saying? He the total package. You know what I'm saying? He the total package. And then I always told him, you know what I mean? And I ain't tooting my horn, but I always was on him. I always was, one thing I didn't like about Jameer, the one thing I didn't like about him, and they showed up everywhere by themselves. You know what I'm saying? No team. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No, just music. You know what I'm saying? Just music. And it's a good thing to see them pick up, a following. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're going to need. It's a blessing to see them on the internet more. They call me the internet nigga during our beef, but they're on the internet a lot more, and I'm proud of them for that, because that's what it takes to get out of your body, like Mac 11 say, to get out of your body, to get out of what you're more comfortable with, to get out of your gangster and become vulnerable with the ladies, especially the ladies, and become vulnerable with niggas that want to hear your story, want to hear that pain music, want to hear some real shit, like the song he got. Toxic Love Story. I think every nigga done been through that. It's very, it's very relatable. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love Otto. Wanted to sign Otto, you know what I'm saying, to a management deal. Wanted to be a part of his team, you know what I'm saying? I see what I got ideas, you know what I mean? And I got ideas, and I think they would have worked. It's a competitive game. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Dawn Staley. She got into it with Gino. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she's chasing Gino. I'm pretty sure she has immaculate respect for Gino. You know what I'm saying? And what he's done. The man got 12 championships. She got 3. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna have disagreements about the way you do things and the way you succeed. But I like what both of them said. Like, we may be doing things different ways and stuff, but the end goal is the championship for South Carolina to win. And I really feel like, even though Otto's from Atlanta, I really feel like he's a South Carolina artist. And I feel like that, you know, he wants South Carolina to win. And I feel like, you know, what a lot of people are saying about him. And I never, even when I was upset with them, I never even let people make that narrative about being from Atlanta and all that kind of stuff. You heard me. Right. You know, so I never let people use that narrative like he's not from the city. Like I say he's from Columbia. He been here more of his life than he been there. And he done music here all his life. So, you know what I'm saying? They need to get off that you didn't go to high school here or some shit like that. Like you ain't from here. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even if he ain't from here, it don't matter. Right. He doing it from South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate what he doing for the game, you know what I'm saying? He pushing the game forward. He ain't hurting the game. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Auto Red.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Auto Red. Now, speaking about the video, his next name, Chop Jones.
I would say Chop was like one of my mentors. Unfortunately, in business, you know what I'm saying, you may have a disagreement, and you know, and maybe business side is over with, but because you know, once I if somebody asked me about him, I would recommend him, but you know what I mean, once you know what I'm saying. Once I have a sour taste about a business move, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard for me. I'll be fake to say, yeah, I'm going to go back to the way it was, but it's not going to be the way it was. But I have a whole heap of respect for Chop Jones. He's a legend in the game. You know what I mean? He did his thing. Same thing, like I said, with Otto. Like, the way he get into the finish line, the way I get to the finish line is two different ways. But as long as we at the finish line on the podium, I don't care if they got gold and I get silver. I don't care if they got gold and I get bronze. I just want to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? I want to place. I want to win. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. Of course, I want to win. I want to do. But I never had no dream to be in the first or to do this or the first to do that or say I'm better than this person or I'm better than that person. I always just wanted to win. You know what I mean? Right. So as long as I can win, I don't care who get the credit for it and all that kind of shit. But what he doing is is amazing, and you know what I mean, he doing a good job with Otto and the mother boys and stuff like that, turning them up with the visuals. But that's another thing I told everybody. I need more visuals. I need more visuals. It's just amazing, like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that's kind of hurtful for me is I've been screaming this stuff to them. And now somebody else come along, you know what I mean, scream the same thing, and then they do it. But when I was screaming it, it was like, OG don't know what he talking about. OG got too many people around here. OG just coming deep, you know what I mean? Right. And now that I see that they doing it, I say, well, okay, they either somebody told them I was right, or somebody told them the same thing, and they said, oh, well, maybe OG maybe OG was right, and now they doing it, or maybe they just, you could be a good coach, but maybe people don't, maybe your voice don't resonate, you know what I mean, with that person. So, you know what I mean, but shout out to Child. He definitely did a lot for the culture. Definitely still doing for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I love the direction. I don't agree with everything, but I love some of the directions he's doing, like, you know what I'm saying? And then some things, I just don't agree with. But it's not a beef. It's just, when I come on live and I tell independent artists what I think about stuff, I'm not taking shots at people. It's just my opinion. Right. Like, I really think people think I'm just sitting back thinking about something they may have said and just taking shots at them. It's just, no, I just have my own platform. And the way I want to teach is the way I want to teach. But the ultimate goal is you can have 7th, 8th grade math teachers and all of them teaching math and all of them teaching in a different way. But the common goal is to get all your students to pass. Right. And you know what I mean? I just want everybody to win. You know what I mean? So, and I just don't say that. I put my money behind it. I put businesses behind it. I put shows behind it. I did a lot for this community to show everybody that I just want them to win, that I got a genuine heart. So it was definitely disheartening, hearing some of the things that were said and people feeling the way they felt and people choosing sides and, a lot of people, never got paid for a show till I paid them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was definitely, it was just like, you know, what am I doing this for? And you know what I mean? I even retired from the open mics. I didn't even discuss that, but I retired from open mic venues and stuff like that. Besides the R&B open mic, which is not my thing anyway. It's Lovely's thing. I'm just supporting her as a live vocal artist. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's very disheartening. It made me quit. You know what I mean? It made me quit wanting to do anything for anybody. You know what I mean? It made my heart cold. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I know that's a good person on the other side. And so he a man, he was able to sit at a table. We was able to shake hands and move on, you know what I mean? Right. You know, one part of that business deal has been completed, you know what I mean? And, you know, for people that were so interested in me going on live that day that it did 7,000 views in like 2-3 hours, I don't even know where it's at now. You know, people done hit me up and say, well, did you get what you was looking for? One part of that deal has been fulfilled. The other one hasn't, but that doesn't even matter because, you know what I'm saying? That don't even matter because we've already, you know what I'm saying? We already know that we don't see eye on that situation, and I'm not mad about it no more. I don't hold no ill will. I want to get money, and if somebody come along and ask me, you know, which route should I do? I want to do this, do this. If they got the budget, I'm gonna send them to Chop. If they don't got the budget, I'll pass them down somewhere else. So that's, but I love Chop though. We did good business for so many years. So it's really petty what we arguing about. It's just the principle for me. So you know what I mean. And you know I stand on that code shit. So you know what I'm saying. So if I feel like you broke the code, then it's different for me because I'm from the handshake era. You know what I mean. I don't really get into all that. You know the business side of that stuff sometimes because it just gets tricky and stuff. And a lot of times some of the business side of the stuff, you do it for, you're that way with one person, but you're not that way with the other person. So it's not like you're doing the same thing for, you know what I mean? So it just get tricky, man, but it's something I regret as a black man to be arguing with another black man, successful black man. It didn't do anything for me, and it didn't do anything for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. It didn't do anything for us to be arguing and bickering about it, and everybody wanted to know about it. I ain't even know all these people was so interested in what I got to say until I was beefing with somebody, because I've been rapping from the roof for years in Columbia, and nobody paid me no damn attention, but soon as me and Chop get into it, now the world want to know, and the world got an opinion, the state got an opinion. So it is what it is, but I'm just glad that's over with.
All right. Let's go through the rest of these names.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Dirty.
A legend. Helped me out. You know, he helped me out, and then, but the way he helped me, the people that he sent me to robbed me. So I don't know if it was intentional, if it was just the climate at the time. But he did do something amazing for me without even knowing me like that. You know what I'm saying? I have paid him to do a song. I have turned down one of those packages that Bad News was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I have a good Southern Soul artist that we've decided not to participate in all these packages because it's it's one that's like, it's, you know what I mean, it's like a Ponzi thing, you know what I mean? They send you to this person and this person gets you, and then they send you to this person and this person gets you, and sing you to radio, sing you to this man, and they sing you to this man, and they play your shit, and oh, that's ran out, you gotta pay some more, and you get caught in there, the song don't go nowhere, you mentally drain, your pockets drain, you know what I mean? It's not really a game that benefits the independent artists, but it's been going on forever since the end of time. It's just that it's going on a lot more now, where the DJ won't do a freebie because these DJs broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying dirty broke. I doubt that very highly, but DJs are broke that they coming up with all kind of ways to steal. The game's so saturated that, you know what I'm saying, there's so many DJs now, it's not enough parties. You a DJ, you know what I'm saying? Sure. You a working DJ. It's not enough parties, so the DJs, in order to do stuff, they have to, you know, dumb down on their price where they used to could get this. Now they getting half of that, and then they gotta find a way to make that income up. And unfortunately, it's off the independent artist. So, but DJ Dirty, he's a good person. I hate to see him at, I've been in a few internet beefs lately and stuff like that, and just from the outside looking at him and Bad News going off, I just hope I didn't look that bad.
That was the next name.
Yeah, Bad News, man. Bad News, I've been on my radar for a while. I respect him, cause Bad News does everything by himself. He puts his own money up, so I can relate to that. He does his own promo. I can relate to that. He does his own shows. I can relate to that. But he's book in a Southern Soul era, and he's really booked, and then he's backed by one of the best Southern Soul artists of all time, Sir Charles Jones, and who also didn't play the game. So you know what I'm saying? Who also got it on his own and didn't play all of these games that everybody else wanted to play. And they want you to click up with the boys club, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, or the girls club or the stepper clubs, and it's all over the place. But you know what I'm saying? We gotta have Missy Michelle on it. Y'all gotta have Missy Michelle. Maybe she'll drop the bomb on all of this stuff, but Bad News won't play that queer game, and it's no disrespect to anybody, you know what I mean? He won't play. These boys, a lot of these Southern Soul niggas is fucking each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they doing whatever they gotta do to get the fuck on. It ain't like it's passionate. It ain't like they ain't got wives and girlfriends at home. They still bend over and get fucked in the ass for somebody to play their damn music and shit. And Bad News is just exposing that shit. Bad News is saying, I'm tired of you fucking, you motherfuckers doing all of this bullshit, and y'all not putting on good music because niggas ain't wanting to pay. Or niggas don't want to give y'all no ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I mean? I got to give you some ass. I got to pay you for you to play some hot music. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he's saying. And you know what I'm saying? I talked to Bad News today. You know what I'm saying? He's very funny, so he going to make a lot of comedy out of it. But Bad News, man. Bad News. Shout out to Bad News. He the definition of fucking independent. And a lot of people can't stand that. It's an independent music genre. But they don't want you to be independent. They want you to rock with them and make them rich. It's the good old boy system, except for it's not the white man that's trying to slave black people. It's the black people that's trying to slave us. So, I get it. I don't think, Dirty is trying to do that because Dirty got money. I don't think Dirty need a nigga $500. I just think it just done become standard business for them to do that kind of shit. Right. And, some people gonna do it. Some people, I know a female Southern Soul artist and spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to be around these motherfuckers, and they ain't done nothing for her. And it's sad,
Let's stay on for the DJs and speed up a little bit. DJ Pay Me.
DJ Pay Me, he did something I didn't like one time, so it took me a while to like him again, but I respect the hell out of him. I see what he's doing. And he opened my eyes to some shit, too. It ain't the artist. Fuck booking these artists and shit, man. When you in the Southern Soul genre, fuck booking the artists. They don't bring nobody. They ain't popular like that. They songs are good, popular, but they songs are popular because the DJ is playing it. The DJ is the most popular person in the Southern Soul world. DJ Pay Me is the top dog. I know his Trucker got more followers and stuff, but we not around Trucker. We have a Southern Soul DJ that's a legend here. And I think now that he's, I think when that 803 Fresh stuff was going on and he didn't get invited, I think he really got real nasty or whatever. Like a lot of his shit was nasty, like real mean, but now that, you know what I mean, it's been stamped that he's the king of trail ride. Right. Now that that's been stamped, I think he's just more comfortable now, and he can be more lovable and more huggable and more. Well, because everywhere I've seen him in the last 6 months, he took a picture with us, shook our hand, said hello, man. So shout out to DJ Pay Me. I used to go to Sammy Wright, so you know what I'm saying. I know who DJ Pay Me is. He's a good trap DJ too. You know what I'm saying. So he's a very skilled DJ, can scratch. He ain't no gimmick, you know what I mean? He don't have to do all of that stuff that a lot of other DJs doing to get paid, man. He's just straight up, what his name say, pay me.
Right.
And I can't knock that at all, man. Shout out to DJ Pay Me. And he got a good team, man. Probably the best team in South Carolina. Any genre of music.
Now keep in mind, you have not taken a drink yet. So.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, I ain't probably going to take no drink.
All right, next name on the list. We got a few more before you wrap up. Bella the bartender.
Boss. That's easy.
All right. Gigolo Jones.
Oh, Gigolo walked in the door at the same time?
Did.
Oh, I'm gonna take a drink of nah. I think he got a sound that nobody else ain't got, man. I think if we can figure it out, I would feel like I failed if he didn't make it.
Gotcha.
'Cause he just got a sound that nobody else got, and you could tap it in. You could tap in a lot of different ways. You could play this hand. You know what I'm saying? You could play the Gigolo hand a few different ways. And you know what I mean, we got to figure it out because it'd be a shame if we let that one get through the cracks. Because you know what I mean, he's fun, funny. You know what I mean, fun person to be around. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Play some spades.
Yeah, he deserved what he gonna get. Yeah.
Gotcha. His name, Mabby.
Hard worker. What an independent artist should be. He ain't looking for no handouts. He got his own money. He'll work for it. He'll sell food. He'll cut grass. He'll work Amazon packages, Walmart packages. He'll do anything to get in that studio and make music. And Matt B, just like Gigolo, they deserve to win. It'd be a shame if they don't win. But unfortunately, everybody can't win. But it'd be a shame if they don't win. But I would hope that if one of them win, they would stick together because they could work off each other.
Okay, cool. All right, Donald Trump.
Fuck him. So that's the end. That's your last question. I'm looking over there.
I got one more name.
Oh,
OG Loyalty.
Man, don't believe what everybody's saying about me. Am I a hard businessman or sometimes hard to work with? You have to be. Because these motherfuckers will run over you if they smell any weakness. And I've let people smell a lot of weakness in me. I let people smell my heart, but I'm a fierce businessman. And if it wasn't for the love that I got for the independent artists, I'd have been cut this shit short. You know, because it ain't made me rich since I got in it. It ain't no money in this shit. But you know what I'm saying? Don't believe what you say. Come around, get to know me yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never done nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I have an opinion, and if it rubs you the wrong way, that's fine. But I never did nobody no wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I done nothing to nobody, and I never had a problem, never argued with nobody until I got in this music business. So I know it's not me. Cause I don't have these problems nowhere else. I was the most popular, best dressed, 8th grade, 12th grade. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me, everybody lean on me, everybody come talk to me, everybody chill with me, everybody, you know, you used to be around here on Fridays, it'd be 40, 50 people in here. Everybody come to chill with me, the OG. Until I started wanting to make a move into the music business, then it seemed like half of them people stopped coming around, the other half started talking. Niggas started making up shit. Niggas done tried to turn my friends against me. It just, people done tried to hire the people that work for me. You know what I mean? It's true South Carolina hate. You know what I'm saying? It's true South Carolina hate when they see somebody trying to advance. And I get it. It come with the game. I'm not mad about it. Actually, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the game. You know, it's part of the game trying to navigate around bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I had to do that in the drug game. I had to do that in the restaurant game. I had to do that in the car business. I had to do that in the bond business. And now I'm doing it in the music. It's nothing new to me. Trust me. Now, it's just that I can take what they saying. They just can't take when I say something. Right. When I say something and get a game or say something, it's just fucked up. So, you know what I'm saying? I end up looking bad a lot of times, but I'm cool with my position in life. I got 12 grandkids. I think 13 now. Shit, they always having a baby. Shit, I think I had 12 grandkids. 12 or 13 grandkids. I got 13. Aisha just had a baby. I got like 13 grandkids, you know what I'm saying? I got like 7 kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of some other niggas' kids, you know what I mean? Took care of my own whole family. I've been taking care of people since I was 15. I was the man of the house at 16. So I've been doing this shit a long time, bro. Just being a leader, you know what I'm saying? A leader of men, a leader of women. And I just got a good heart, you know what I mean? But the main thing about me is that I treat others like I want to be treated. Does that come back? Very rare. Very rare do people treat me how they want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So it's real weird, and it is real. It shows its colors a lot in the independent world. But that's just me, man. I'm just cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit is funny to me. I stand around y'all and I make jokes about all this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it's funny. You know what I mean? And a lot of it, sometimes it'll go left, you know what I'm saying, when it's somebody that you really had love for, and then you start hearing them say things. But, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, I get a lot of laughs out of some of the people that say things about me because they don't know me. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. That's funny to me how a person could come up with a whole story and you never did business with them, you never sat with them, but they got a whole story about you. And they telling it too. They telling it like, you know what I'm saying? So it's weird. So you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy where I'm at, you know what I mean? I'm not stressed out, I'm not depressed. I mean, we winning. My team winning. You know what I mean? I wouldn't feel right if I was winning and my team wasn't winning, you know what I'm saying? Right. Team winning, and that's what it's all about. And I'm sorry I took Lex and them time up.
We got one more question and we're done. Not a question. Shout out your socials, give your last words.
I think I gave my last word, but my social is I'm OG_loyalty 1977 on Instagram, which I'm never on Instagram. Don't care for it. I'm Abdul Wali Sharif, my born name, Abdul Wali Sharif on Facebook. I'm on TikTok, but I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I'm never on that shit. But it's out for the low bail bond and Bella's Mini Mart, Alivo Barbershop, Alivo headquarters with studio and floor, the studio dance and enough floor for you to throw a showcase or a show. That's it, man. Shit, straight up, shout out to Columbia, place I was born, Richard Memorial Hospital, was here till I was 7. You know what I mean? Came back at 21, 22. This is my home. I'm almost 49. My birthday in 2 months. Tap into that Live Oak Cruise. Y'all got the May 15th to put your $25 down and go ahead and ride that thing out. We took 61 people last year. Had a ball with 61 people. Yep. I want to see 100 people. And let's keep this thing going like my mentor DJ Cleve did. Where now he started out with 41 people. He said I had more people than he had on his first thing. And now Cleve got 1,600 people going on every trip he playing. And that's the goal, man. Sharif Travel also. I forgot about that business. Sharif Travel. I own that with my wife.
All
right,
good,
cool.
Congratulations, man. Appreciate having you, man.
Man, thank you.
Carolina Working.
Carolina Working.
OG.
Carolina Invasion.
Carolina Working. Carolina
Bad Like TV. RFN, Real Fast Nation.
Who else?
Goddamn. That's about it.
That's it?
That's about it.
All right, man.
Oh, Bishop. Live Oak Pablo.
Live Oak Pablo. All right, we out.